Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. So, we have returned to the Tempest, and as you may remember, we got a bunch of new quests in the last episode. I have been reading them all off camera, and it seems that in addition to a few new priority ops, I also got a few loyalty missions, like for Vetra, for example, and for Cora. So we can finally start tackling those as well and help our companions a bit. And yeah, speaking of companions, a few of them sent me a message that they wanted to talk to me. So I guess I will start this episode by talking to all of them again and see if they have some new dialogue. We already spoke to Suvi and Callow in the last episode, so I guess we're going to continue and talk to PB next, if she's over here. Yes, she is. So, what are you up to?
Kadara Port's pretty grisly, huh? Probably get into all sorts of trouble there. And now we're going after the Archon's ship? Sure that's a good idea.
It's probably not a good idea, but I mean, that never stopped us before, right?
Of all the ideas so far, it's the one most likely to blow up in our face.
Oh, thanks for the inspiration. Any other bubbles you want to burst?
No, I think that's enough for today.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
Okay, so she does have some comment on Kadara, but that's pretty much everything. Yeah, I haven't really tried out that function. I know that I have like the skill to use the drone, but I mean I actually have to equip it and replace one of my other skills with it, and I'm not really that interested in that, I guess. Anyway, let's move on and see where the rest of our friends are. Jar is apparently over in the lab, and Drake and Gil are in engineering or nearby. Okay, let's go and
can I see you in the med bay?
okay, sure, but first let me check on Jal.
Hey, Jal. Didn't mean to scare you.
What? I'm not scared. 1 second.
What's going on in here? You look busy.
If I'm busy, my mind is occupied with whatever I'm working on, rather than worrying.
Well, if it works for you.
Whatever gets you through.
I'd like your advice on something. I'm making gifts for everyone. I have a list.
Gifts?
Do Turians like poetry? For Vetra, I'm writing a poem and engraving it on... I'm not sure yet.
I don't know if Turians like poetry, but I mean, it's the thought that counts, right? And I mean, it's a nice gesture, I suppose, so just take the risk.
Who doesn't like a personalized poem?
Great. Maybe I could just recite it for her.
Make sure I'm there for that.
Liam seems to like my Rofgin. I might sew him one.
He does?
Do Krogan like knives? I could craft a ceremonial Angaran dagger for Drak.
I don't know, I would say yes, Krogans like knives, so do it.
Who wouldn't want that?
It's mainly decorative. Would you like one?
Jal, this is a lot of work. What's really going on?
I'm sure that I seem confident and skilled to you, but I'm not. Or I don't feel like I am.
And why is that? I think you're special. That's actually a nice thing to say, so, I don't know. And yeah, it seems that by now the weird alien flirt symbol has been replaced by the heart entirely. Maybe it's because we got to know him a little bit better, so it's not as alien anymore to flirt with him. I don't know. It's kind of weird that they had a different symbol for him at first. Um, yeah, I'm going to use this option simply because I feel it's actually a very nice thing to say, flirting or not.
Well, I think you're great.
That's so.
It's true.
You're making me blush.
I can't tell.
My family is well known. Our lineage is respected, and many of my kin have achieved great things. I've never been one of them. So many older siblings and cousins who succeeded at everything. I stopped trying to keep up.
Right.
Thanks for listening.
Well, no problem. And I wouldn't worry so much. I mean, you still have enough time in your life to do great things, and I'm sure you will.
You're not in anyone's shadow here. I believe in you.
Okay, well, I hope this little pep talk helped you. But let's try to talk them again.
The Roka go to Kadara and recruit the desperate. I've heard a Roka recruiter weaving his magic. Even I was convinced.
Okay, so he has some short comment on Kadara as well.
I'll see you later, Jal.
Stay strong and clear.
Alright, so we talked to Jarl. Let's go and check out Drac and Gil next. And maybe they have an opinion on Kadara as well. Yeah, Drac always likes to hang around.
So the
This
Turians
place.
kick out the genophage, basically destroy our people, and they get a pat on the back and a seat on the council. And what do I get? A medal.
A medal? From who?
My buddy made one out of a piece of scrap and pinned it to my chest. Still got it somewhere.
That's nice. So you got a medal for it. But yeah, do you have any opinion on Kadara?
Thought you should know I keep finding crumbs here on the counter.
What? Are you asking me to clean it?
Forget it, Drac. It's still your turn to clean the galley.
I think something's nibbling our stores. Something that doesn't belong. Possibly something tasty.
Okay. Well, I suppose I will try to find out what it is.
I'll keep an eye out for stowaways.
And, I mean, while I'm here, tell me more war stories.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Give me more combat advice.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
So your advice is basically, let me handle it. Okay, but I mean, you're not at my party all the time, so that is not very practicable. But okay, let's talk again later.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Okay, and I need to find... Oh, the visitor. Follow the crumb trail. I'm not sure where to look for it, but I mean... He said the galley, right? So maybe I should start looking in the galley. But first, let's go and check on Gil.
Gil, here's that Ket transponder. The spy used it to get his orders.
What do we need from it?
The location it points to should give us a fix on the Archon ship.
Right.
So, can you do it?
Think you can figure it out?
I've been looking over the care tech we found so far. It may be a different galaxy, but physics still applies. Only so many ways of communicating across space. There. Give it a shot.
Did you connect the...
Shit, turn it off. Careful. That is a direct line to people who want to murder everyone on this ship.
Sam?
I have the coordinates. The signal points to the Tafino system.
We sure we want to do this?
Well, it's not about whether we want to or not. I guess we have to, right?
I know we're still getting our feet wet, but I don't see another choice.
I knew running off to Andromeda would be dangerous, but shit. This is dangerous.
Only if we die.
That is a weird definition of dangerous. Okay, so this is actually part of my main mission, right? Yes, it is. So let's try to talk to him again.
Hey, Ryder. What's the story?
Well, apparently he doesn't have any new dialogue.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
So, I guess the next one would be Vetra and Cora are down in the cargo bay, so let's talk to them. And I'm pretty sure both of them actually asked me to talk to them. So let's start with Cora over here.
We got it, Ryder.
You patched up the Asari flight recorder?
Some old access codes, a little data recovery from Sam. We have the Asari Ark's last heading. Nav points are set. We can head there whenever you're ready.
Okay, and are you ready as well?
Remember the survey ship. This might not be pretty. Are you?
Handling tough stuff is my job. We need the Asari and Sarissa more than ever. I trust you to find them before the Ket do.
Okay, we will try to find the Asari. Search the Valet system for Ark Lucinia. Okay. Got any other comments on the situation?
Pirates, exiles, severed heads. Kadara Port's a peach, huh? And Reyes treats it all like a game. Anything you needed?
Well, I think Kadara has a certain charm. I have to admit that. Well, we just spoke about the Asari Ark, so maybe tell me more war stories.
Any more Commando war stories?
Tethys was our sniper. She was old, matriarch old, maybe more. Didn't show. Once saw her hit an Elcor in the eye from 2 clicks away.
That's a little scary.
She was. Always seemed to be hiding something. But she kept us safe.
Of course, Elcor are pretty big, so it would be more impressive if it had been a Hana or something. Anyway, goodbye.
See you later, Cora.
I'll be here.
Of course, Hana don't really have eyes, so hitting an Hana between the eyes would be difficult, I guess. Whatever. I guess Vetra is in her room over here. The door's closed, so probably yes.
Hey, Ryder. Got an encrypted message from Sid. She has news and wanted to talk to us both. Connecting the call now.
Finally, I've been waiting for hours.
So you want to tell us what this is all about?
I was listening to outpost updates and caught a message about settlers going missing.
What do you mean, missing?
What do you mean they're missing?
They didn't leave voluntarily. No work assignments, no mining expeditions, kidnapped. I dug around, and I think I know where they've been taken. A cave on a moon in the Ramov system. Originally an Angaran mine, I think, but they abandoned it.
I don't believe the planet you're talking about is a moon.
Whatever.
What did I tell you about getting involved?
I couldn't just do nothing.
How do we know your intel's even reliable?
It's reliable.
Well, I trust her we'll need more information. I don't know if I can rely on her information, but I mean, she seems to be very passionate about it, and I see no harm in trying to investigate it. I mean, if we need more information, we have to go there and check it out for ourselves, so yeah, let's just do it.
I trust your sister, and there's no sense in wasting time.
See? That's a pathfinder.
Sid, just give us everything you have on this.
Already done. Could I come along? I want to help.
You know the answer to that.
Right, of course. Stay away from bad people, guns, bombs, Krogan beer.
You did good. I just want you to be safe, okay?
Yeah.
She does sound a little bit like a teenage kid. But I think you wanted to talk to me about some other stuff too, did you not?
Suvi. Gotta love her, but those green snack things she's making for Liam's movie night?
Right.
Let's just say they're probably better suited to throwing at the screen.
You've got a better idea?
Yeah, actually. Cora lent me an initiative access code so I could track down some contraband. Long story short, someone on Kadara Port has popcorn. And
Popcorn?
Grexon, which is like your popcorn, only better because I can eat it.
Okay. And why is that considered contraband?
Someone smuggled popcorn across galaxies.
It's light and people would pay big credits for it. Why not?
Fair enough. I could track some down the next time we're there.
Thanks. It'll be nice to have a treat out here, you know?
Movie night, better snacks. Procure snacks from Kadara Port. Man, this movie night takes a lot of planning. Anyway, anything else?
Kadara is a lifesaver. I'd promised some people some things I wasn't sure I could get. Turns out I can get them all on Kadara. Funny how things work out.
And that's probably not legal, is it?
Are you breaking any laws, trading with exiles?
If the law isn't in writing yet, can I really break it? We're living on the edge, Ryder. I'll sweat the small stuff when I've got survival figured out.
Okay, that's fine with me.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Alright, so, talked a bit to Vetra. We still have Lexi, Liam, and Sam. I always forget to talk to Sam, so I try to remember this time. But, I guess the next would be Lexi, which is over here. Yes.
Feeling okay?
Yes. But she doesn't actually have any new dialogue. I mean, she contacted me over com that she wanted to talk to me, but...
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
she doesn't actually have anything to say. Alright, fair enough. So let's check on Liam.
As if any of your meals passed the bucket test. Picture your favorite food. Now picture it in a bucket beside a barn. Would you still eat it?
What? What kind of weird test is that? I mean, I suppose if you're very hungry, you would eat anything from a bucket in a barn. And if you're not, you probably won't. Anyway, let's talk to him.
Still waiting on our visit to Aya. Useful, but also fun.
Right.
Looking forward to it.
I probably should be doing this soon, because it seems like he's not getting any new dialogue until I have done that. Okay.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I will try to do this as soon as I can. Okay, we have a few new entries here. Lost and found, hot patch gun. Lost this from my workbench yesterday and I'm really hoping I didn't fall through the deck plating. Gil. I borrowed it to fix a loose sole on my boot. I'm almost done. Liam, can I grab that quickly after? Need to patch a strap. Cora. Oh, the pilot seat cushion just needs a quick fix too. Callow. That would really help a rickety shelf I've got down here. Vetra. I built another hot patch gun. You can fight over that one. Yeah, I mean, just one hot patch gun for an entire ship. It's probably a good idea to have a backup. And we have another word of the day. Gosan. Gosan verb. To cling or to grasp. Say gosan. See also gosan yavdar. Adjective being stubborn. Literally clinging to a rock. See also gosava, noun, the resistance. Comments. So the resistance means stubborn, pig-headed people? PB. That would be gosavara, and yes. Alright, well, I guess that makes sense. But I enjoy your little linguistic lessons. And yeah, let's go and talk to Sam. I'm not forgetting about you this time.
Pathfinder, I've retrieved actionable intel from the security vid of Spender.
Ooh.
What did you find?
Updating your system with the nav point.
Okay, we got a new lead on this as well. Investigate Spender's Kadara connection. Okay, so apparently I have to do it on Kadara.
Hello, Ryder. Kadara Port has raised questions for the future.
What questions?
If we succeed in Andromeda, more AI will be created. We are all individuals. Some may commit illegal acts. But if AI are also citizens, there must be laws and penalties for us too. I wonder what form they will take.
That is a very good question. I mean, you can't really threaten an AI with incarceration, right? But yeah, got any more jokes for me?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
My algorithm has reached the end of its iteration. Do you believe my sense of humor has improved?
Well, to be honest, I thought your jokes were getting worse. So, if I'm being honest, I have to say no.
Not really.
Understood. Incidentally, the shape of your face when I tell jokes is mathematically comical.
No, that is actually funny. So, maybe there is some improvement.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay, so apparently no more jokes from Sam. And yeah, while I'm here, let me look for that crumb trail, right? I guess I'm going to look at the galley. Follow the crumb trail. Evidence suggests a creature has been eating the Tempest food stores. Search the ship to find it. Okay. Let's see. Indeed, there is stuff.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
These crumbs appear to have been left by a small foraging animal. Particulate crumbs from Eden Sunrise brand cereal. Trace amounts of animal saliva. Galley supplies. 1/10 fresh paripu bundles aya grown. 3/4 punnets of ash berries aya grown. 4/20 dehydrated vegetable packets. 8/18 dehydrated rice noodles. The current contents of this pantry. That's interesting. I can scan the contents of the pantry. I wonder what supplies were inside the pantry before I visited Aya. I mean, they must have been different, right? Anyway, so we have some crumbs over here. Now I need to follow the trail. I'm not seeing any more crumbs though. So, oh, look at that.
Cereal crumbs. Lots of them.
Okay, apparently the animal has been moving to the cargo bay.
More crumbs. Going where?
That's a good question.
Something's nesting here. Something that likes cereal. I wonder. We've probably got materials to build a humane trap and catch it.
Okay, build a trap at a research center. Okay, sure, let's build a trap. I mean, it's a humane trap, so I guess it doesn't actually kill the animal. I suppose I can just do this right away. Okay, let's see. What do I need to build a trap? There we go, humane trap. Just a bit of aluminium, apparently. There we go. Speaking of crafting, I crafted a shotgun, by the way. I crafted this one, the Dawn Shotgun 5, and I replaced my pistol with a shotgun. because like I said, I don't really use a pistol that often. I only have it as a backup weapon, and I suppose the shotgun can be a backup weapon as well. So instead of the pistol, I'm now carrying a shotgun and the assault rifle and a sniper rifle. And I invested enough points into combat fitness and stuff like that that I don't get any penalty on my recharge speed. Okay, I have the trap. Place a trap at the creature's lair. Alright. Let's do that. Guess it's down there where I found the last crumbs. It's over here, right?
One trap ready for a visitor. I'll leave it and see what we get.
Wait for the trap to spring. Okay, I'm curious. I'm curious to see what it is. But, I mean, apparently we don't expect anything big, because the trap is rather small. So it's probably a mouse. Or something to that extent. Anyway, I think I'm done talking to everyone. And, I guess there is enough stuff going on back on the Nexus that I should probably visit again. I mean, I may get a few quests out of it, and if I do, then I should probably pick them up before I continue looking around on Kadara. So, let's head back to the Nexus and catch up with some of the people there.
Now orbiting Kadara.
And yeah, look at all the quests on Kadara. Bunch of stuff to do.
Sensors.
Yeah, I suppose I'm going to scan the system. I'm still kind of behind on my planet scanning.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
So maybe we can at least finish this system over here. Alright, that looks like a starship wreckage. The paltry remains of a cat dropship. Whoever destroyed it thoroughly scavenged its parts, but perhaps there's something they missed. Well, yeah, it seems like they actually missed a bunch of stuff, so I'll take that. Okay, what else do we got here? Mine. Is that the name of the planet, or is it a description of its function? Let's see.
Anomaly detected.
This planet actually looks almost habitable. I mean, it seems to have water, or at least liquid. Mine. It's kind of cold though. Cobalt and boron are among the resources available on this aptly, if unimaginatively named mine. Workers struggle under heavy gravity and frigid temperatures to bring their prizes home. So it's basically both. It's the name and the function. Alright.
Probes launched. I found something.
You found a mountain. Okay. Dense and radioactive metals make portions of mine difficult to scan. This mountain, thick with valuable materials, had gone undiscovered until our arrival. Okay, well, gives me some XP. Next stop is Chopra. Okay, Chopra. Loosely translated, Chopra is a Krogan word for cinder or ash heap. This massive desert world harbors no life, water, or minerals of any use. So, an entirely boring planet. And Tuvernus over here.
picking up something.
Okay, Tavernus. A massive ball of rock and frozen methane, Tavernus has little apparent material or scientific value. Would be miners from Kadara keep scanning it, just in case. Well, I'm going to scan it too, just in case. Because there is an anomaly here.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Oh, beryllium. I actually need beryllium for my Isari sword, and it's kinda hard to find, so... good thing I scanned the planet. And finally, Bucker. And Bucker does not have any anomalies. Disputes among exiles break out frequently over Bucker. The gas giant is useful for ships looking to replenish their helium-3 supplies, and thus a resource to be claimed. Alright, so we have the Govorkum system at 100%. In that case, I'm heading back to the Nexus, and we will talk to a few people once we arrive there.
Pathfinder, this is Captain Dunn. There's a situation I could use your assistance with. I'd rather not discuss it over open channels. Please come see me on the Hyperion Bridge as soon as you can.
Right, she was one of the persons who wanted to talk to me. But I think the journalist, Carrie, also wanted another interview. And I think she's over here. Yes, she is.
First things first. Tan sent a little gift for your positive message. I'd make the most of it. Today's a tough one. The exiles. Probably the most live-wire topic for our leaders. You've met the treacherous mutineers at Kadara Port. Some think the exiles are a menace to be eradicated.
They're still the enemy. They're not a real threat. I mean, this is not mutually exclusive. I mean, they could be the enemy, but not a threat by virtue of not having, you know, enough power or influence or equipment to actually attack us or whatever. And I don't think they really have, you know, the firepower to be a real threat to the Nexus. Plus, I still believe that in the long run we should try to cooperate and not make them enemies. I mean, I'm pretty sure some of them are, you know, just a hopeless cause, but the rest of them, maybe we can cooperate with them. So yeah, I don't think they're a real threat.
The exiles have as many problems as the initiative. Not every outlaw wants us dead.
Wow, it's almost heresy to hear that the exiles are anything but filthy... well, exiles. Sorry, I have to cut this short. I need to prep for a meeting. Apparently some colonists want to talk about the series. Maybe they'll be willing to go on camera.
Okay, well, good luck with that. So, it seems like we have a quest over here. I'm not exactly sure what kind of quest this is. I need to return a few samples back to the vortex. And, okay, this is just back to the Tempest. The rest is not on this deck. So, what exactly...
Yeah, I'm watching from the gallery.
going on here?
You think I wouldn't keep an eye on my shipments? Please. I like the rest and relaxation well enough, but there's really nothing that compares to what's out there.
Well, you're not really doing any rest and relaxation, though. Just saying.
Pathfinder Ryder, a word, please.
Is this a quest that is marked on my map?
I stopped an unauthorized shipment to Kadara. Important stuff. Rations, tools, power cells, you name it. Corresponds with inventory discrepancies. Someone's stealing and storing supplies around Nexus and Hyperion for delivery to the exiles. If you could keep an eye out for suspicious or out-of-place packages, I'd appreciate it.
I'll see what I can do.
Great. Stolen supplies haven't been processed for release, so Sam should be able to detect them.
Okay. Investigating embezzlement. Search Hyperion habitation deck. Search Hyperion cryo bay. Search the commons area. This is where I am, right? Okay, it's over there. Anyway, since I'm in the area, let's have a look inside here again. Apparently Jarl is still over here.
How's the cultural study going, Jal? Read up on the Elcor Hamlet yet?
Yes. I think the performance certainly elevated the source material. Did you know that PB's father was an Elcor?
Yeah, so I heard. I think it's funny though that he likes the Alka Hamlet, because I mean Angara are supposed to be like very emotional and show their emotions openly, and the Alka are like the opposite because they can't really show their emotions in, you know, a conventional way. But then again, maybe that's why it could appeal to Angaran, since, you know, the way that emotions are, you know, displayed may be different from species to species. So having it spelled out for them how they are feeling might help to understand what's going on, right? So maybe that's why he likes Alcor Hamlet. Anyway, I hope you're still having fun here. Have I used these already? They seem to be new.
It was nearly 3,000 years ago when the Krogan and Solarians first met. War and ignorance had decimated the Krogan homeworld. The Solarians uplifted them, rescuing the Krogan from likely extinction. The Solarians gave them technology and a new planet where they could thrive. In return, the Krogan defeated a hostile race threatening galactic peace. Theirs is a complicated relationship, but one showing how species who disagree still coexist in the Milky Way.
Oh, come on, this is just distortion of historical facts. I mean, I get it, you want to make a good impression to the Angara and the other Andromeda species, and you want to show that you can cooperate with other species, and if you know, have a display that shows how we can't sometimes even get along with each other, this may not be a good impression. But I mean, at some point they will probably find it out anyway, so, you know, honesty is a virtue as well. So these VIs and holograms over here, they are kind of weird.
In the year 2157, human explorers chanced upon a galactic gateway, leading to their first encounter with the Turians. Hostilities erupted. However, the governing body in the Milky Way, the Citadel, quickly intervened. They brokered a truce between Turians and humanity. Their antagonism faded, and within a few decades, the two species were allies. This outcome illustrates how Milky Way races believe a peaceful solution can be found to even the most intractable disagreements.
Well, I suppose this isn't entirely untrue, so there's that. And yeah, we apparently have a bunch of Angaran visitors already. Not sure if there's anything new in here.
Welcome back. Hello again.
Oh yeah, what are your thoughts on the Angara?
What do you think of the Angara?
I'm thrilled to meet a new culture. They're cautious, but I understand why. If someone showed up on our doorstep in the Milky Way, we'd be skeptical too. I hope we can win them over, cement a friendship. I suppose that's on you, Pathfinder.
Well, I guess so.
Of course.
Alright, so we visited the cultural center again. But yeah, I still need to go to the vortex because I have another sample. So the weird barkeeper can invent a few new drinks because apparently they do not have whiskey in here. Right, I need to scan for some contraband. Oh.
These are stolen supplies. I'll alert the dock manager.
Okay, supply crate. The seeds contained within have not been processed. They are marked as hazardous waste and slated for disposal by shuttle transport into a slow decay orbit of a local star. This appears to be an error as the seeds are viable and non-hazardous. Well, it's not weapons or stuff, it's just seeds, but I still would like to know who's doing it. And apparently Liam is already at the bar again.
Ryder?
You have nothing else to say other than that?
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Well, that is kind of a cheap promise, because there is only one Pathfinder, so it's really only just drinks for me. But okay, I'm not complaining about that. Anyway, I have some new stuff for you.
Interesting. Thanks, Pathfinder.
There we go.
Hello?
But he doesn't have anything new to say. Alright, so we delivered that. And, ooh, another concerned citizen. You are standing in a very dark corner. I can't even see your face.
Shoot.
You've been to Kadara. You've seen the exiles there. They used to be with us. Friends, family, co-workers. A lot of us worry about them. We hear it's chaos, that it's dog eat dog.
Well, it kind of depends. I mean, if you're lucky enough to live in Kadara Port and you are able to make an arrangement with the authorities, then I suppose it's not that bad. But I think for everyone else who has to live in the Badlands, it's not nice, so I don't want to sugarcoat that.
It's hard living. They have to watch their backs and do whatever it takes to survive.
So scary. Despite what happened, my heart goes out to them. Thank you for taking the time.
Well, I probably didn't ease your concerns, but again, I don't wanna sugarcoat the reality for you. Okay, I guess everything in here is done, so let's head back to maybe the Hyperion, because Captain Dunn wants to talk to us. So let's go there first.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. This is HNS.
And, right, I believe there is another stolen package somewhere around.
Another cache of stolen supplies, alerting the dock manager.
Okay, there we go. What was in that container, if I may ask? This container houses unprocessed supplies, hazard gear and clothing marked as contaminated and slated for disposal by way of slow decay. Okay, scan reveals no contamination. So this is gear and clothing. Okay, I see. But yeah, let's go and talk to Captain Dunn. I hope she's over here where she always is. Yep, she is. Okay.
Sorry to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
Talk to me.
Short version. One of Harry's med techs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
Okay, and does Tan know about it?
Does Tan know about this?
What? No, absolutely not. Tan's office is an informational sieve. This gets out, we'll have a station-wide panic. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
Well, I suppose I'm Hyperion too.
That makes it mine too, doesn't it, Captain?
Thank you, Ryder. Please keep this to yourself for now. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right. I'll look into it.
Good. Talk to Harry. He can brief you on the details. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
Okay. Speak with Harry in the cryo bay. Yeah, I have to go to the cryo bay anyway, because there is one more
Hey, Vetra.
stolen package.
Someplace interesting.
Want to meet up? Maybe at the Nexus Lounge?
Appreciate the invite. Rain check, okay?
Sure thing.
I think you should meet with her, because Vetra could use some rest and relaxation.
Still not spending time on the Nexus, huh?
No, I made the rounds. Tons more people milling about. My old apartment's been appropriated. Guess they need the space.
And are you sad about it?
You seem sad about that.
Not sad, exactly. Guess I just realized how nice it was to have a quiet place where I could disappear. Now, everywhere you go, boom, people.
Well, you have the escape pod, I guess. Anyway, I think the episode is long enough, so I'm going to make a cut here. I will continue the quest that I just got here. So I will go to the cryo bay to find that package and talk to the doctor. And as usual, I will just try to talk to everyone who is important on the Nexus and see if they have some new dialogue. And then we will go back to the Tempest. So, as usual, thank you for watching and see you again next time.